Minnesota Vikings are back at TCO Performance Center Bar and Grill for day 1 of 3 for mandatory minicamp. Getting after it, and we wanted to walk through some news, notes, and reactions. So let's get it started. Kevin Seifert, ESPN, go. Second, whatever. University of Minnesota coach PJ Fleck was in attendance and chatting with Vikings coach Kevin O'Connell. I knew. I had the feeling that this Vikings practice is going to be elite. That's right, man. Now, usually when a college coach visits, they don the gear of the professional team. You see this with Belichick or Nick Saban when he visits Belichick, or Belichick when he visits Saban, or whatever. But PJ, that is the world's largest M on the world's smallest jacket. It's just two dudes talking football. I love it, man. Like former Niners wide receiver PJ Fleck and former Patriots quarterback Kevin O'Connell. Just kidding, man. Love to see it. Love to see that collab. And frankly, I think that PJ has the Gophers program going in the right direction. It would be nice to see if both of them are entrenched here for decades, eons. There you go. Then Thomas and Pioneer Press go. Vikings wide receiver Amir Smith-Marset in a boot. So I'm not a walking boot expert, but it is nice that he's walking in said walking boot. I know. But it's better than him being in like a scooter, which apparently he was in a scooter before. So that's whatever there. So he's walking, and Kevin O'Connell has said that he's going to miss mandatory minicamp. So that's whatever. But hopefully he's going to be good to go for training camp in 6 to 7 weeks. Next. Seifert. Indeed, today's Vikings minicamp practice was identical in format to the OTAs we've seen. There were two significant signs of institutional heft. First, NFL officials were here, blah, 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 blah. And then the second one was PJ Fleck. So, having an officiating crew to officiate 7-on-7, 11-on-11 does make sense. It gets if there are rule changes or slight tweaks to the rules, it's good for the players to get used to how the referees are going to call them. And frankly, it's good for the refs too, because again, these are NFL officials. So for them to get some reps in before the season, does make a ton of sense there. The next. So two players miss the mandatory minicamp, but they had reasons. So Thomason said that they didn't see lineman Austin Schlottman or Verdarian Lowe. Darren Wolfson, KSTP, said Schlottman and Lowe are both battling food poisoning, minor stomach illness, but may be back as soon as tomorrow. Now, hopefully this wasn't a TCO Performance Center Bar and Grill issue, because then that could affect the entire team. But what probably happened is that Schlottman and Lowe, they went out to dinner somewhere, and I don't know, they had some bad shrimp or something. They had an undercooked burger. You know where you'll never have a bad burger? TCO Performance Center Bar and Grill. That's right. Always stay on campus. That's the lesson there. But Schlottman and Lowe. Schlottman's been taking some center snaps. So we'll see. Then talking about Danielle Hunter's role in the new defense. Mike Smith, Smitty, outside linebackers coach, pass rush specialist coach, coming over from the greasy grimy Green Bay Packers. Chad Graff, the Athletic, go. Vikings, blah, blah, blah. Smitty said Danielle Hunter is like a kid in a candy shop. He'll let you lick the lollipop. Whoa. In the team's new scheme that will allow Hunter to rush from multiple spots, including over guards and centers. Just imagine this. Life is good. You're a guard or center in the National Football League. You're living your dream. You're dealing with 310, 315-pound mofos every single snap, and then all of a sudden, you see Danielle Hunter, like Greek god Adonis, like chiseled out of granite and marble, just lining up over you. Good, man. Good. Gessling, Strib, go. In the Vikings' old scheme, Danielle Hunter primarily lined up and rushed from the left end. Left side, strong side. That won't be the case in their new scheme. Outside linebacker coach Mike Smith said he wants to move Hunter around, much like they did with Zadarius in Green Bay. So the fact that you're going to have Danielle and Zadarius, and once you break the offensive huddle, you have no idea where any of them are going to line up. That's scary, man. That's scary. Offensive line-wise, Thomason, go. Chris Cooper on Christian Darrisaw. I don't want to put a ceiling on him at all, because I think the kid has some special ability. Definitely going to be better in year 2, just because that's how it works. You play more, you're on the field more. And Darrisaw, remember, he missed the bulk of OTAs. He missed the bulk of training camp last year, coming back from that core muscle surgery. Was thrown in the deep end of the pool mid-season, and he held his own against some very damn good edge rushers as well, and they're going to have to do that. But Darrisaw, I think, have a full offseason under his belt. I think we'll be able to hit the ground running, and will quickly ascend and become one of the best young left tackles in the game. Cooper, talk about Bradbury. If Bradbury would be definitely starting center or could be pushed by Chris Reed, he gave a sort of a milquetoast, coach speak answer. They're all pushing each other. Garrett's taking every rep with the ones. He's been doing a great job. Those things get sorted out when we get the pads on in camp. So Bradbury's going to be the starting center. And frankly, the reports are that he's been looking good. But of course, how good can you look when there's no contact, right? And like Cooper said, once pads get on, once Garrett Bradbury has to go up against Armand for Watts and Harrison Phillips and, well, not Akeem Hicks anymore, or Diesel Dalvin Thompson every single day, we'll see, especially once we get into preseason. Then lastly, that's it. I lied. But that's it. That is the Vikings minicamp roundup for day 1. Mandatory. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.